Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well like great millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, Suddenly Overwhelming Terrors Come Upon Them. Suddenly overwhelming terrors come upon them. Call Allah, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWAHSHI. Call Allah, Yallah, Allahayinawa, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWAHSHI. And, you know, back with another lesson. With something that's on my spirit. You know, the terrors are growing. And this is what sparked the lesson. I was listening to the director of the FBI, you know, Christopher Wray, I think his name is. And he was basically saying that the terror alert here in America, it's never been this high. This place, America is under attack, man. This is why you got to get ready. You got to be prepared at this point, man, because shit is about to hit the fan at any moment, man. At any point. Apostle Tahar named this year the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, and we're barely in March, man. And look at this. Look at this. You know, the Lord, he sent, ultimately the Father, Yahawah, man, which means he is the Father, Yahawah. He sent those plagues on the first Egypt. See, he sent those first plagues on the first Egypt. And we know America is the second Egypt, which is this place, America, is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. And he gonna do the same thing to this place. He's doing it right now. The Lord is totally going to terrorize this place. There's no healing this place. For one, they blaspheme the Lord, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWAHSHI, the Savior, the Deliverer, which is a Hebrew Israelite, which is a so-called Negro with woolly hair. And they put up a false name and named him Jesus the Christ. And also what the nations have done, starting with Esau, Edom, the devil, what they have done unto the Lord's people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Judgment is coming to this place. It's befallen on this place, America. But Christopher Wray was saying the border is, people are coming through, man. You have these jihadists. You have these domestic terrorists. You just have all these different rebels and militia groups that are coming through. This place is being invaded. Let me go here, man. Let me go here. The Lord told you to pray and watch. Pray and watch. And we still have a lot of Jakes participating in these paganistic holidays. You got Easter coming up, which basically means Passover, but we see the heathens, then put then polluted it, man, with Easter bunnies and all these celebrations and Easter egg hunts. And they celebrate it in the so-called or they celebrate it in their Christian Sunday churches, man. The Lord, he's preparing a heavy judgment for 2/3 of his, starting with his people, 2/3 of his people that don't want to get right and that's stuck into the world. And then on down to the other nations, starting with Esau, Edom. Let me go here. The same thing the Lord did in the first Egypt, he going to do again here in the second Egypt. Jeremiah, let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 32. Jeremiah 32 and 20. Jeremiah 32 and 20, and it reads, it says, which has set signs, see, which has set signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. See, even unto this day. What day? Still today. Because the Lord tell you, I am the Lord, I change not. The same thing, how the Lord plagued that first Egypt, he gonna do to America, to the second Egypt, he plaguing it. He said, which has set signs and wonders in the land of Egypt, even unto this day. And in Israel is a people before a place. It says, and among other men, and has made thee a name as at this day. And has made thee a name as at this day. This is why, the name Yahawah being the Father, which means he is in the original Hebrew tongue. Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, which means he is the Savior, the Deliverer, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. And Yahawah, his name was made, man. They know, they still talk about what he did, how thousands of years ago, how he terrorized the first Egypt, man, and Sodom and Gomorrah, and he totally devastated those places. He destroyed them completely. He finna do the same thing again to this place, America. This is why you're seeing all the signs and wonders and everything that's going on. 21, I'll close out with this. 21, and his name is still here today. Yahawah. Why? Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. But only the elect. Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect, man. Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect. But his name is still here. The names are here. And they tell you our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. It says 21. The Lord is he's going to instill fear in the earth, man. There's no fear of the Lord. This is why things are going the way they are, because there's no fear of the Lord. It says 21. It says, and has brought forth thy people Israel. See, who? And has brought forth thy people, his people, who? Israel, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Jacob, and has brought forth thy people Israel, the Israelites, out of the land of Egypt with signs and with wonders and with a strong hand. He gonna do this again, and with a strong hand and with the stretched out arm and with a great and with great terror, great terror. See, call Allah YAHAWAHSHI. So the Lord, in that first Egypt, he killed all the Egyptians' firstborn babies. The Lord sent a terrifying, petrifying darkness into the land, a physical darkness that he said that it might be felt, pitch black. He destroyed their food and water supply, sent a famine. He sent all these different insects and locusts and stuff like that, and flies. He sent apparitions, strange sounds, natural disasters, hail and thunder and stuff like that. Devastated, he terrorized that. But he gonna do the same thing to this place, America, man. Y'all ain't seen nothing, man. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. And through the midst of that, the Lord is gonna make a way for his elect, starting with the men, the teachers, the prophets. All terror is gonna be breaking loose. And the elect man out of the tribes, his men. And in that remnant, the women, and their families and stuff like that, the children, are going to be guided and protected, man. But the Lord is going to instill fear in this place. The terror that's coming, you're going to have suicide bombers. You're going to start to see, schools and, malls and stuff like that. Explosions, places of business, your grocery stores exploding. And it's really going to instill fear, man. The Lord going to open up the spiritual realm. You're going to have creatures out here that we've never seen before that are coming. Creatures. You got Behemoth, what they call Bigfoot. The Kukui, what they say down in Mexico. And then you also have Leviathan. They made a movie about him. Godzilla. Man, these terrors are coming, man. So this is just a quick hit, something that's on my spirit. Like, if you got a hold of this word, man, you better hold on like a hubcap in a fast lane right now, because the salvation is near. And the Lord tell you, man, with all these signs and wonders. And then we also see the biblical astronomical lunar eclipse that's coming. They got the comet, what their scientists are calling the devil's comet, that's coming. This is biblical. And then I was just reading on NASA's website. They're telling you that a giant red star is coming from 3,000 light years away. It's supposed to explode in the sky in September. And in the night sky, we gonna see it. We gonna see that star, giant red star, explode. See? And the Lord told you the wars, the commotions, the uproars from the people, the love of many shall wax cold. All this is coming, man. There's only a few more prophecies left. You got Jacob's trouble, famine of hearing the word, hearing the words of the Lord, the MARK, the RFID, the micro C-hip, where no man can buy or sell. And you have the Third World War, the War of Armageddon, the greatest war of all times. And then in the midst of that, the great deliverance. Shalom.